Alright, what's going on everyone? It's me, Reaper. Um Campaign video, second part is gonna go out, and third part is as well later this week. Sorry, I kinda got caught up in grinding this weekend, so kinda get a little busy. For right now, in this video, I'm gonna show honestly, I'm gonna just show two of the most annoying guns, or well, classes to just get gold and diamond for. That's going to be shotguns and launchers. You might be thinking, what do you mean shotguns? Why is that hard? Well, if you don't know, every single gun in this game, besides melee and launchers, for the military camos, require headshots. And you would think, ooh, maybe shotguns are probably one-shot kills. No. You have to get 100 headshot kills with shotguns. Let me see if I have a class. Okay, I do. So right here is the ASG. Pretty underrated shotgun, in my opinion. It's pretty fun. I actually like it. Um, so what? How do you get all these headshots done quickly and in a matter of seconds, or well, in a few games or whatever, all that. Now, I want to say, getting headshots with these is the hardest thing you're gonna do, and it will be a little annoying, like quite literally, because you have to hit the head, and if you don't know, shotguns. Well, I mean, I hope you know. They have, 12 gauge. They spread, so hitting the head is really difficult, even when aiming in. Sometimes when you aim in and try to hit the head, most of the time it doesn't even count as a headshot. I don't know why. I don't know why it is like that, but it is very annoying. So what I would recommend is I would recommend to put on any, red dot, hollow. I mean, if you want to be, different, I guess you can put a two times, three times, hybrid, thermal, whatever. Now, I will say slugs will most definitely help you out in this. Because obviously you can just shoot it straight at their head. But to unlock 12 gauge, can't really see what it, where it's at because I already have the gun maxed out. But I'm pretty sure it's like around level 20, I think. Like around level 20-ish, maybe in the teens, somewhere around there. So you have to do some leveling up just to get to it. But if you just really, really just want to go straight forward to the 12 gauge, then what I recommend is, for one, put a sight on and just walk around ADS. You know, it'll be a little easier to try and hit the head. What I would recommend a little bit is to aim a little higher above the head, simply because whenever you aim in, you still have a little bit of pellet spread. So here, let me remove this, put on a red dot, and go in the firing range and show you. So this is, on EDS, see, kind of like that. But when you ADS, still similar, but it's more tighter. The only difference is sometimes, with this tiny little red dot, when you aim on their head, sometimes it won't count if you're like up close and all that, and they'll do like a just a body shot and all that. I found it very annoying and very tedious, and it was honestly getting on my nerves for a lot of times. So one thing I would recommend to help with the ADS, pellet spread, put on modified choke. It increases your ADS pellet spread by quite a lot. I don't really think it shows in the details, but hold up. Let's go back into the firing range. So this is what it was without it, and that's what it is with the modified choke. I think the modified choke is a little. I think a few levels after level 10. I'm pretty sure. 'Cause I know suppressor is the first one you unlock. Unless modified choke. No, no, yeah. I think it is. I think modified choke is whatever. If I'm wrong, I'll put up like a screenshot or something on the screen right now or whatever. I'll have like someone take a screenshot of it or what, or I'll look it up or something. But yeah, definitely you want modified chokes and a sight and just walk around. You want to do this in hardcore too, because I mean you can do it in core. They will one shot if they're up close, but it will be a lot easier to do it in hardcore since everyone's one shot with any gun pretty much. Um, Definitely what I did is I played one of the game modes that was out before Nuketown called Face Off Mosh Pit. If you don't know what Face Off Mosh Pit is, and you're probably, new to the game and all that, pretty much they are all strike maps, and strike maps are gunfight maps. Gunfight is a 2v like a 2v2, sometimes 3v3 game mode, kind of like S&D where it's 6v6, no respawn, round base, all that. It gunfight similar to that, but with less people and on very very small maps. If you ever play Shipment, it's pretty much as small as that or smaller. So they're pretty small. Right now for the maps that are on there is Warhead, Gala, Pit, and Stakeout. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Skip Gala. You do not want Gala. This map is way, way too open. And it's a wallbang city. I'm telling you, you are going to hate it. Pit, you can kind of get away with a lot of stuff on Pit, but it's up to you. I mean, I personally don't mind it sometimes, but that's me. If you like it, then cool. I guess go for Pit anytime. Warhead, this map is kind of like Gala, but it, in a sense, kind of not. It does have a lot of open areas, and it can be very annoying, especially when you're trying to do shotguns with headshots. So I would recommend if you're gonna do any camo challenges in Face Off Mosh Pit, because a lot of people do have been doing this grind in Face Off. I've seen people uh unlock Dark Matter within like a day or two, even 3 days. So all of them will be, say like what they did was they just ran Face Off because it's the tightest, on the tightest maps, quick gunfights, everything. So you're getting everything done pretty quickly. Warhead, again, I would recommend using ranged weapons like marksmans, assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs, snipers. If you're doing core, uh, you can kind of get away with launchers a little bit. Definitely do not use melees uh or shotguns on this map. This map is just not gonna work out. Stakeout, let me tell you, Stakeout is like Shipment 2.0. I- If you played Shipment, which I hope you have, because then you would kind of understand a little bit. But Stakeout is a very, very tight map. You have one hallway that's long range for your ARs or whatnot, your ranged weapons. You can sit behind like one of the counters and just spray down the hallway. And then the left side is on where the balcony is at. You can run around there. That's where you kind of want to go with your shotgun. You can go through middle. As you can see right here, this is the middle area. What you can do is when you come out here or over outside this doorway, you can come on one of these sides and just walk up to this area, and you can go either to the right or left and go into their spawn and maybe try and catch a few of them off guard, get some headshots and all that. But pretty much you want to stay away from this side because on this side is where the long haul is at, and you are going to fucking hate it every time you try to peek that because there's going to be someone, at least one person, spraying down that hall, and it's going to get on your nerves. I'm telling you, it is annoying. So that is, don't go down that hallway. Just don't. Go through the middle to catch people off guard. But if you want to just big dick it, let your nuts hang, go on the left side where the balcony's at. You can kind of slide around, pre-fire a little bit on there, aim for the heady. Do be careful because on each side of the spawn there is a little balcony over there where people do like to get on the railing and lay down, and they can have a pretty good line of sight across the middle balcony and somewhat to the far spawn balcony on the other side. It only shows like around like the railing, so you can kind of see pretty far out there on there. So if you want to be a little safe about it, throw a smoke and you'll be fine. But again, right now I would recommend going to hardcore, play face off. A lot of people have been playing face off. You can do Nuketown for a lot of the other camo grinds, but for shotguns, do face off. Trust me, you'll get all those headshots done really, really quickly, and it will save you a ton of time. But yeah, after the military camos for the shotguns, once you get all 100 headshots, they're pretty simple. ASG, you have 30 point blank kills. Again, you could do this in core or hardcore. I would recommend doing it in core since you have more health and you won't die as quickly as someone probably sliding around spraying you, because that will happen. And they will also use the recon perk, which I'll get into in a second. So yeah, you might want to do core for that. And then the other one, 50 kills while moving. Just walk, on ADS, hit fire in hardcore. You'll get it done pretty quickly within like a game or two. And then for mastery camos, it's pretty much the same for every single weapon classification, except for launchers. Launchers is a little different. So for gold, for every gun, it's gonna be 10 double kills or better with that specific weapon. They will stack as well. So the more and more you get, double kills, or if you go like on a double kill and then you go to a quad kill, that will count as 2. If you get like a what's it called? Yeah, like Fury kill, I think it's like 4 or 5 kills like in a row, or 5 or 6 kills in a row. I don't know. Then that would count as 3. So if you get like the more and more double kills and the more kills you get in a quick succession, after double kills, every 2 kills that you get in quick succession. So if you get 4, they all stack, and they'll count as 1, 2, or 3, whatnot. But you'll get this done pretty quickly, is what I'm trying to say. Diamond for shotguns. Right now, diamond for shotguns is, oh well, for every gun is 3 kills without dying 10 times. Again, just go into hardcore face off. You'll get this done really easily. Just just go hit fire constantly. And yeah, hit something in my mouth. Hit fire or slide around, do whatever. But if you can play this however you want. You can either, sit back a little, wait for them to come to you, or you can, just run around, try and get, triple kills, that counts as, 3 kills without dying 10 times and all that. I haven't gotten to Dark Spine or Dark Matter, so I'll get to those in a later video. Right now, I can show you how many weapons I have diamond already. I have 12 out of 33. Uh, I have, obviously, shotguns and launchers. I did snipers, LMGs, melees. Melees, I will make a separate video on that probably later this week as well, because oh boy, today as we're recording this is a Sunday. Well, technically Monday morning. It's like 2 in the morning, but you know I'm still gonna count it Sunday because it's Sunday night, whatever. But yeah, I can tell you, melees were a little pain. Specifically, only one, but we'll get into that later in a future video. Now, I did mention before that the recon specialty or perk or whatever, uh, I did mention that a lot of people are gonna be using. And if you don't know, or if you do know, but I'm gonna just say it again, just in case if anyone might find it forgot or doesn't know. Specialties are your combat specialties are however many perk colors you have. So recon is all blue. If you have all red, you get enforcer. So killing enemies grants a temporary buff to movement speed and health regen rate. That's pretty good. It it's a pretty good solid one, if you're a rush person, you like rushing a lot, you can use that, especially with knives with that is actually really good, especially with a lot of the perks you get with it. Recon, this is the one that we're are gonna talk about right now. Recon, enemies can be seen through walls for a short time after respawn. A HUD edge indicator flashes when an enemy is outside your view. Leave no death skulls when killing enemies. Oh, and did I also mention you also get high alert? If you don't know what high alert is, whenever someone is aiming at you, whether it be from your sides or your back, you'll get a yellow little indicator on the sides or the bottom of your screen, indicating that someone's looking at you. The only problem is, for one, recon and hardcore, you're gonna die a lot, obviously, especially in face off. You're gonna die a ton, and that's just part of it. There's not really getting away from it. It's gonna happen. But the reason why this is so powerful, because you can see people through walls for a short time. It's roughly around 3 to 5 seconds, a little in between there. I think maybe like 2 seconds. I don't know. It's somewhere around there, in between the 2 to 5 second margin. I haven't really fully timed it exactly, but that still gives you a whole lot of time to pre-aim the area and pre-fire or shoot straight through the fucking wall where they're at. And can't fat like I can't fathom how many times I've gotten shot through a wall so many times because of recon, or how many times I've fucking killed someone through a wall so many times, especially with LMGs. With LMGs, this thing is a fucking nightmare to go up against. But yeah, this is the one combat specialty for the perks that is really broken. Because not only do you get, pretty much wall hacks for like a few seconds, you also get high alert, which, by the way, it's actually really overpowered, because not only will it activate whenever you're aiming at someone, but even if you're just looking, not aimed in or anything, if you look in their direction, it's gonna trigger it. So either way, you're gonna be fucked if that person has high alert, because they're gonna know instantly you're right behind them or to their side, whatever. And of course, also, whenever you kill someone, they leave no skulls. Pretty much, whenever people die, they leave like a little skull for their teammates to see where they died. Whenever they die to you, if you have recon, the enemy will not know. Or if it's on your team and one of your teammates dies to someone that has recon, you're not going to know where, because they won't have a little skull where they died at. So right now recon is actually really overpowered, and in search I've seen the gameplay of it in search. It is stupid broken. Like stupid broken, because in search, for some reason, you can choose your class or pick your class so late into the round. So pretty much you can get halfway like into the map, switch to a class that has recon, or click on the same custom loadout to choose that loadout again and get the recon, and it'll activate the wall hacks right there for that short amount of time, and you can just see everyone wherever they're going. And it's broken. It's honestly so unfair. A lot of people have been saying what they could do to balance this. For one, have a perk to counter it, because right now you would think Ghost or Cold Blooded would counter it. No, they don't, because they're also in the blue part category, and it wouldn't really make sense to have those with the recon. So like it just doesn't work out. It doesn't make any sense to do that. So this combat specialty has no counter, no counter. You can't counter this at all. So this thing is just stupid broken. And it's really annoying. It actually does need to get fixed, like severely. A lot of people, again, like I said earlier, a lot of people have given, little ways on how they could balance it. One of them I actually do like. Instead of it being, blatant wall hacks, it could be like a, advanced UAV on the minimap where it would show where they're at for like a short period of time instead of just showing their actual bodies, like where the actual people are on your screen. Instead, it'll just be a little advanced UAV for like a few seconds and then disappear. That I think would be great. And high alert, excuse me, fix that as well because holy shit. They need to fix that. Make it to where you have to be aiming at the person to act trigger the high alert. And then I would say the leave no death skulls when killing enemies. I think putting that in Enforcer would actually make it a little better because Enforcer, for obvious reasons, you know, you get a temporary buff to movement speed and health regenerate. That's pretty good. And this is pretty much for the people that rush. So if you're doing like a sneaky rush, you could, you know, have the no death skulls when killing people or the no skulls or whatever on deaths on Enforcer, and he'll be pretty. He'll be a pretty scary person to rush. But some people also said that they could just have a perk to counter it, which would be very nice as well. That could also be a way to, I guess, balance recon as well. Or what some people also said, like for one, marksman, uh, quote from his recent video that I just watched earlier. Um, just get rid of it entirely. And honestly, I don't care whichever one it is, as long as this recon uh combat specialty is either nerfed or just taken out, then I'm gonna be running this just because I don't even want to run this at all. I hate running this because for one, I want to use ninja, and for some of these other perks, I want to use them. Dispatcher, this is actually a really good one, and it stacks with bankroll. You get your cost for a score for non-lethal score streaks. So what's it called? Personal UAVs, counter UAVs, uh, and harps. Well, harps slash advanced UAVs that tanks it down. And with bankroll, you can also do that where you spawn in with 150 score towards your score streaks. So not only are your score streaks for non-lethals or non-lethal score streaks lowered, but you also get an additional 150 score to go along with it. So you can get those really, 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 really quick. And obviously, some of these other ones are also pretty good as well. Like double time. Double time is a pretty good one as well if you're doing melees. Cold blooded as well for someone using thermal or UAVs, or not really. Not UAVs. That's ghost. But cold blooded for people either using again thermals or uh like AI targeting score streaks, like support helos. That's one of them. Won't get countered. Quartermaster. I mean, right. All of these other ones. These are all good ones to use. Ninja's a really good one, especially for search. I do like playing search, but I'm having to be playing respawn because of I just want to do the camo grind. So once I'm done with that, I'm probably gonna be playing search way more than anything else, and probably touch respawn here and there if I'm playing with like some friends that don't like playing search, or if I'm doing DLC weapons for dark matter. But yeah, one thing I kind of don't like is perk one has a lot of good perks that you really want. Like dexterity. Dexterity is a really good one. Reduces motion, weapon motion while jumping, sliding, and diving, and take less fall damage. That is really good. Like really, really good. Ghost, another one. Good for UAVs. Counter them. Can't be seen on them or scout pulses, whatever. Very good. Also, it's undetectable by prox alarm. I actually just noticed that. That's actually pretty good as well. Flat jacket. Oh my god, you will need it sometimes for people who are using explosives. Tac mask. This honestly is a very big must, just because the first wild card you get is tactical expert, and that's at like level 20-ish, I think, or in the teens, somewhere around there. So what it does is you get three three tacticals. So essentially, you could have three concussions or three flashbangs, three smokes, or three stims. So you'll probably see if you're an new coming you're low level coming into BO6, you're gonna see a lot of people running triple concussions and triple flashbangs, and you're just gonna constantly get flashed and concussed, and it is so annoying, so annoying. Okay, anyways, I'm getting off topic. I got off topic a little bit right there. Again, sorry. Uh, but yeah, again, that's how you really do shotguns. That's the uh example of combat specialty for recon. Now, launchers is going to be a little difficult, mainly because of this one right here, the HE. HE is a non a lock-on missile. The other one that is lock-on is the Sigma, which you'll have a much easier time using this one. But right now we're gonna focus on the HE1 because this one's gonna be the one that you're gonna have a lot of hard times with. So with the Red Tiger, all the military camos, it is 50 kills or score streak destructions. You can destroy score streaks with this. Okay, you can do that. You can destroy UAVs and all that. The only problem is with UAVs, it is so hard. You have to be incredibly accurate with it. Um, with you can shoot down counter UAVs. Counter UAVs are much easier to shoot down. Uh, Again, helos and SAM turrets, sentry turrets, RCXDs. Those are easy ones to destroy as well. But mainly for the military camos, if you're gonna use the HE1, just get 50 kills. Just hop into face off, either core or hardcore, or even Nuketown right now as well. If you want to do either one of those, do that and get the 50 kills. It'll save you a lot of time. Then you're gonna get to the special camos. This one you can kind of barely see it, but it's 10 direct kills with the HE1. So again, do face off, core, hardcore, or even Nuketown, either one, core or hardcore. I personally would recommend hardcore just because you have a much easier chance of just getting the one shot kill with it. And then this one's gonna be a little difficult because you have to destroy 10 enemy score streaks or equipment. Now, this one's a little tedious. I know. You have to shoot down score streaks. They can be a little difficult. You can do hard, you know, Nuketown for the score streaks. A lot of people are gonna be calling in score streaks like UAVs, counter UAVs, uh, support helos, maybe even sentries or SAM turrets. So you can use this. You can do that, or you can go into face off because most people will run a lot of ammo packs, uh, narrow gas decoys, um, another one, trophy systems, all of that. Prox mines too, or spring mines they're called. So you can do that if you want as well. personally, I just did this the score streaks. I just again this was when Nuketown was even out. I just went on the normal other maps, waited for people to call in UAVs or counter UAVs, destroy them, yada yada. And then gold. This is where your HE is gonna be a little difficult. Um, I can't remember if the Sigma specials are the same. I'll check here in a second. But for right now, I want to focus on the HE right now. So for both the launchers, it's the same for the mastery as well. I did say that they are different from the others because well, they're launchers. They don't have the same ones. For gold, you have to get 3 destructions, score streaks, or vehicle in a single match 10 times. I can't tell you how long this actually took me. It honestly, actually, I want to say this was the second longest thing that I had to do to, or well, no, I'd say around the fourth longest, simply because snipers are a little bit of a pain, at least for a little bit from what I was doing, or at least for me because of my lobbies and the baseball bat, which I'll cover those in a different video. But getting this is going to be very difficult. Now, you can however, you can destroy, obviously, UAVs, counter AVs, support helos, all that other stuff. Vehicles, there's no vehicles at all really in the game at all that you can drive. The one that technically would count as a vehicle, I guess, maybe, is an R60, so that will count if you shoot at that. Some people, apparently, I didn't even know this either. But I never did any of it or never destroyed it. But with the Archangel, or yeah, Archangel, rocket launcher, score streak, apparently you can actually destroy it if the rocket is about to come to you, and you shoot your rocket launcher, or the HE, on the floor right before it hits you. It will kill you in the process, but it will get you that destruction, and it will act like you destroyed the missile, so it will count for this as well. So you want to test your luck, you can do that. But honestly, I recommend try get into Nuketown since the playlist is out. I didn't have Nuketown around when when I was doing this, so Nuketown will be very easy for you, especially if you can get uh domination games or hardpoint. Those are the main two you kind of want to look for. TDM, kill confirm, yeah, you can maybe catch a few of them out there, for score streaks and all that. But you definitely want to try and get domination or hardpoint, because with those game modes, they're tending more uh more likely to be longer matches than TDM and kill confirm. So the longer the match is, the more time people are gonna get to have more score streaks and all that. So this one's definitely gonna be a little bit of a pain. Uh, Shooting down UAVs is a little hard. I won't lie. I barely was able to get even a few. So I would recommend uh don't go for UAVs. If you see counter UAVs, R60s, SAM turrets, harp. Oh no, don't even try to do harps. Harps are even faster than UAVs. Um, and they're kind of rare to kind of see. Support helos, sentry turrets, all that, and the Archangel rocket launcher. Definitely try and go for those mainly. Shoot those down and all that. Destroy those. Those will kind of help you a little more when getting this. But if you do want to try and test your luck with the UAVs, do try and do it. It's a little difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I wish I had some footage to kind of show you how to shoot them down, but I really haven't really gotten any footage at all of showing how to do it. But it is a little difficult if you want to know how to actually like kind of shoot them down. Uh, I can maybe see if I can find a video about it. Maybe link it down in the description for it. So yeah, with that. But anyways, going to diamond for launchers. Diamond, you're gonna you're be glad you're gonna have a grace period for this. You have to get 3 kills in a single match 10 times. Obviously, they stack. If I didn't mention that as well for the gold challenge as well, they do stack as well. So if you get 6 destructions, that will count as 3 for this. If you get 12 destructions, that will count as uh math, math. 3, 6, 9, so 4. That'll count as 4 done for you, and yada yada. As well for the kills. So technically, all you really have to do is get 30 kills in a match with the launcher. Now, if you get like, let's say 18, 18 kills with the HE or the Sigma, then that would count uh as 9. Wait, no, as wait. Oh my god, math. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That would count as 6. God, I'm sorry, my brain has just been fried and and all that from grinding and everything. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, if you get 18 kills, that would count as 6 towards this. And then all you have to do is just get 12 more. 12 more kills, you're done. And you'll have diamond. Again, I'll get into dark spine and dark matter with these as later on once I do get to those camo challenges and unlock them. But for right now, that's what you have to do for launchers. Again, HE is going to be really difficult for you, especially getting the gold. Gold is going to take a little while. Even this one, I mean, kind of a little bit for this one specialty or special camo. So, yeah, definitely the HE is going to be a little difficult for you. Now, the Sigma, again, it's the same thing with, the military. And, oh, their specials are actually the same. Okay. So yeah, 10 direct kills and destroy 10 aerial score streaks. This is easy. Obviously, this one locks on, so shoot down every aerial score streaks. UAVs, all that. This will also be very easy as well to get gold for as well. Go into Nuketown, Core, Hardcore, whatever one. You'll get this done pretty quickly. Diamond, obviously, go into Core, Hardcore. If I didn't mention that for the HE as well for Diamond, go into Core, Hardcore. You mainly most of the time for these launchers and shotguns you want to kind of go into for shotguns you want to go into face off, and if you're doing the kills for launchers then do face off as well, because tight maps, close quarters, all of that, you'll get them done pretty quickly. I recommend doing hardcore for the kills and headshots for the shotguns and all that. That's what I would recommend. But if you're gonna do the score streaks as well for the military, and then obviously for the gold and the special, going to Nuketown, I recommend core just because you have more health and most of the time have all the score streaks done and everything out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the shotguns and launchers for this video. This is a little long, so I do apologize if you did make it this far into the video. If you did make it this far in the video, comment down below saying uh diamond launchers, or no, comment W if you made it this far into the video, and I will be looking at comments as well. I look at them all the time. I do love it when y'all do comment down below, give maybe advice or tips or even just saying some good things about, the video or what happened, or even just trying to spark a little conversation as well, to talk about maybe what happened in the video. I love talking to y'all. It really does bring me joy to see that, y'all take interest in watching my videos, and taking the time to watch uh my dumbass a lot. So it really does mean a lot. Again, uh, we didn't really hit our goal for a sub. That's okay. We got close though. But for right now, let's see by the end of this year, because since we only have 2 more months left, let's see if we can hit 100 subs by the end of this year. That would mean a lot to me. It would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Um, Also for my Siege fans as well that do watch my content as well. Uh, right now I kind of gonna be a little uh absent from the Siege uh you know area right now. Given I'm most likely gonna be playing Black Ops 6 a lot. I'm having more enjoyable time playing it. It's just how it is, you know. And for one, Siege is honestly kind of dying right now. There's no new anti cheats. Rank 2.0 is just shit as all ever. For one, I don't even have, teammates to actually really play PC Siege with. And all the other game modes, yeah, if I play standard, I get into lobbies with other people that are higher ranks or cheaters, or in quick match. Quick match is not even how quick match even used to be. It's just a dumb destruction of what quick match used to be, but quicker and dumber, and also cheaters as well. And honestly, I really just I'm getting burnt out of Siege, and that it is kind of sad to say that. I do love playing Siege. I love playing the game. It's one of my favorite games, honestly, and it does kind of suck that I am saying that. But don't worry, I'm not fully quitting Siege. I will play it, and I will be back. Obviously, you know, can only be gone from a certain game for so long. I will be playing the game again. I will be back for it. But for the most part, for maybe a couple of weeks, maybe even a few months going in, you're, there's probably gonna be a lot of more COD content since BO6 is out. So I do apologize to all you Siege people watching. Um, Again, not quitting Siege. Obviously, I am still gonna be playing the game. Just for right now, it's not gonna be as much right now as I normally would. I'm pretty sure season 4 for Siege, or year 8 or year 9 season 4 is coming out. I think next month, I believe. So I will be back playing for that as well. I might do a 24-hour stream. I might not. Honestly, I kind of don't think I'm gonna do it this time, simply because the last 2 times I did do it, it really did take a little bit of a toll on me. Obviously, I was really tired and all that, and I wasn't getting a lot of. It kind of messed a lot with my sleep schedule, so probably won't do it for the next season. So sorry about that. But I probably will stream for quite a long time, probably around a few couple hours, like around maybe 4, 6, 8 hours, probably when the new seasons come out. But anyways, that's gonna do. That's gonna be it for the video. Sorry for that little rant or a little talk. Um, but yeah. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy the video. Please do like and subscribe. Again, let's hit 100 subs by the end of this year. We're getting close to 2025. I have a lot of planned content and stuff planned for 2025. Sadly, this year I'm not gonna have a best of. Sadly, as I did kind of delete a lot of record recordings that I have, and for some reason it messes up with the editing software that I have for when I edit the videos and all that, as I needed to make space for future videos and VODs that I do download and all that. So I do apologize for that. So Probably won't have a best of this year. Maybe next year we'll have a best of. Uh, Crossing my fingers to hope for that. But yeah, again, like the video, comment down below. You may have a chance to be featured in one of my future videos as, part of a comment of the day. That is a little bit of a bonus. I am working on a Discord server as well, so where we can more of the time you can interact with me a little bit more. Get ask a few ask me questions or whatnot. See if I when I'm doing playing with viewers or not, or when I'm playing streams or all that other jazz and etc. stuff that you would get for news and whatnot. But yeah, I am working on that. Need to finish a few little touches to it, and then we'll be all good. And yeah, that's really about it. Sorry for the little long video and long little outro. Uh, Hope you all have a good day. Stay safe. You know, try not to get into a lot of trouble. And yeah, have a good day or night, as it is night right now. And yeah, I will see all y'all in a future video. And yeah, peace.